It's Madden NFL 23. And coming up, we'll see DK Metcalf. And with him,
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. This one fielded at the 5. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by the second-round pick in the 2021 draft, former Florida Gator, Kyle Trask. Trask going to the air right away. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Opening carry of the game for Cordero Patterson. And he stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down. Trask, 3rd and 2. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Taken in at the 3. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. The Panthers coming back out onto the field for their second drive. You know, in our research packet this week, prepping for the game, so many articles from the local beat writer about the offensive struggles of this team and what will they do this offseason. What do you think they'll do?
Well, number one, they'll turn to their self-scouting report. And every team that's any good does this. They have outside groups. Check out their team, scout them, and tell you who can play, who can't play, and reasons why. Some of it may just be health. They have to get some guys healthy and back out on the field. But overall, evaluate this squad and make the changes that you need to.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. 1st and 10, it's Patterson. And he is going to lose yardage here. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Just not much a quarterback can do there, CD. The pressure was in his face almost instantaneously. Led to a very quick sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, this is intercepted, intended for Hill. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Steelers are going to take possession of the football.
And that's what we've seen from this defense all year. Been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here. A strong defense, that's something you're going to need to rely on come playoff time. And this crew has got one. There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
And this is caught. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Deebo Samuel with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One-play drive and into the end zone for 6. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Been a nightmare of a first quarter for him. 2 interceptions, 1 return for a touchdown. As he starts again here, 1st and 10. Try to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 30 on second down, Trask. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. Now Trask loses it. So they've got the football, and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
He'll get this to about the 30. From the 38, Trask. His throw incomplete. So he's 3 for 7 throwing the football right now. Not an awful start, but also not the sharpest of starts.
No, I would agree with that. But if you're a confident quarterback and to play that position you have to be, you just act like there's something wrong with the wind currents or something wrong with the ball.
It is not you. Keep throwing. That timing usually develops.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Jalen Waddle deep to return it. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And as this offense makes their way back out, it's AFC playoff race time as we give you a look. And for them, it's no longer a question of will they make the playoffs. They've clinched the division title. The question, can they hold on to that #1 seed?
And this is where the mental fortitude comes to play, doesn't it? Because now you're not just the coach talking about it, his team talking about it to each other, supporting each other, carrying each other along, because having that #1 seed means everything in the NFL.
It does. So even though the division title's clinched, shouldn't take the foot off again.
No, not at all. Play it all the way through. I think we've seen that in recent years in the NFL. The teams that play it and play to win each and every game, they're the ones that...
Throwing on 3rd down. Here's Pickett. And this is caught. It's Jimmy Graham. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. And that's caught at the 25. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
There's the arm strength that we saw in college and during the scouting process. And really, it's not just the arm strength there, but the placement as well. To me, that was an excellent combination of arm talent and accuracy.
Working out of the gun, it's Pickett. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown. DK Metcalf with touch. On the year, and the Steelers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's DK Metcalf who finishes things off with a touchdown reception. So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. And the Panthers coming out now. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. Now Patterson is bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. And it looks like Steeler football. It is. This defense, Charles, very opportunistic here early. A second fumble recovery in this first quarter of play.
Yeah, you mentioned the right word, opportunistic and aggressive, because once they got the first fumble recovery, they were eager to get a second one, and sometimes they just come in bunches. On the flip side, they've got to figure out how to hold the ball because the play calls seem to be okay. They're just not executing.
Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it second down and 12. Here's Pickett. Touchdown! DK Metcalf. Halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Steelers continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it is 28-0. They had the short field and they made quick work of it. Just 2 plays to get into the end zone. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Carolina offense making their way out. We take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. Last time out, they had the fumble. That led to the touchdown. Not a great look on either side of the ball as the defense gave up the points too, Charles. But they've got to take care of the football and do better here on this possession.
It's certainly been a tough stretch, partner, for both of those units, and they kind of put their defensive mates in a really tough spot there by dropping the ball on the ground. But an easy way to make it up to them, get out there now and get some points on this drive.
Can see this quite a bit on running plays with the guys out wide. A lot of times, though, it doesn't get caught.
You're exactly right, because it's away from the play usually, so a lot of it goes undetected.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. I mean, what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. And this offense on 3rd down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be 3rd and a mile. From the gun, Trask. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he's able to get it out of there. Now a fair catch taken just across midfield, maybe by a yard or 2. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And this offense great shape right at the 50. 1st and 10. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Here's Peterson. He's got it on the draw. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down, here's a run with Peterson. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and the finish line for a perfect regular season. That's in sight. Some in the media this week were pointing back to the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
Yeah, it was something like 4 of the last 6 wins were one-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something. And that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team, get a couple blowouts in there so you get a chance to relax and breathe. But that's much easier said than done.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Pickett looking to throw on 2nd down. A quick target here, complete to Metcalf. And the Steelers are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who is shaken up on that last play. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door. And he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Adrian Peterson taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 6-touchdown lead. Boswell good with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. So this drive spans 7 plays, and it's capped off by a touchdown run by Adrian Peterson. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it up. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Third down, here's Patterson. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. And here's Dixon to punt now as he gets this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here's Peterson as they begin on the ground. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets them to 2nd and 4. And quickly, they get to the line. 2nd down, Peterson again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 44 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader, and quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing, and let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real, and it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. Got to give him strong consideration for MVP, Tom.
It's Graham again with a catch, just like the last play. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front. As we'll send you down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find. Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the 2nd half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the 3rd quarter. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs. Right at the 30. To the air on first down with Pickett. He'll find Metcalf. A little track jump. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Not wasted time going right back to DK Metcalf. Down inside the 10. Down inside the 10. And now they're in the hurry up. Pickett now on first down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Pushing and fighting his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Adrian Peterson. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers offense now, they head back on the field for their first possession of the 2nd half. Trask now looks to throw on first down. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Trask. He's got Fuller. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. To throw again on 2nd down. Trask. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point now by Boswell. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Well, the offense for the Panthers here getting the football back. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive. They had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach. And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works. Beginning on the ground with Patterson. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, you're just looking at the scoreboard and where we're at in the 3rd quarter. I don't know that it's going to matter much at this point, CD, but these small runs on the ground, they're not going to get it done. Blitz coming, and down he goes. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. A tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains. 3rd and long for Trask. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked 2. Instead, it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Pickett, man open downfield. It's Metcalf. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Now up to 4 touchdown passes in this ball game.
Yeah, we're supposed to be neutral, but I'm feeling their pain right now because he has absolutely carved up this secondary. A clinic on how to attack a defense and take them out of the game.
Boswell good with the extra point, and the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Well, the disparity in this game, it just seems to grow with each possession here, Charles. They are really struggling. They have not put up a single point, and on the other side, the points keep piling up and up and up.
So, you know, the frustration level has to be rising, right? So they've got to find a way to quell that because otherwise, they certainly won't get anything done in this one. Keep diving deeper into the offensive playbook, but bottom line is don't quit competing.
On 2nd down, a run with Patterson. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. To throw is Trask. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. It's just a 32-yard punt with no return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there are certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Pickett sets up play action. Escaping the pressure right. And this one taken in on the right sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up 3rd down. Pickett will look to throw it here. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 44 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Pickett, he's going to throw it again. That's to Waddle on the quick slant. And in for the Steelers touchdown. Jalen Waddle, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead.
Brandon, remind me again, this is a rookie quarterback we're seeing?
A rookie indeed.
I mean, because my eyes are telling me something I'm having trouble believing. 5 touchdown passes. He's thrown 5 in this game. Are you kidding me?
Boswell for the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. See if they can put this drive in the end zone, Charles, because it's been a little bit of a rough go at times. They've had to punt the football a ton in this ball game because of stalled out drives.
So are you saying that you're kind of tired of seeing the punter run out there and do his thing during this game? Is that what you're trying to say?
Well, I mean, I'm okay with it. I have a feeling that this offense, they don't want to see the punter again.
And frankly, the punter doesn't want to run out there anymore himself.
And we're back now in Charlotte. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Trash throw here taken in by Gesicki. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Trask. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, again, the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Trask to throw it. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Off play action. Pickett. Open man downfield is Waddle. He's got it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That one good for 37 yards.
No let up in this passing game. They've been a well.
Matt Rule not a big fan of that last call. He's going to go ahead and challenge it.
After review of the play, ruling on the field is
So
reversed.
Matt Rule able to challenge that one successfully. Pickett now to throw off the play fake. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Carolina getting set to take the field. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete. The Panthers on 3rd down. As bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Throwing. Trask. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. So from their own end zone here, this kicks away. And now a fair catch called for and taken just outside the 40-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when
and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Waddle His third touchdown of the game, number 14 on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 14-0 record as they extend their lead. Boswell good with the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. First down throw for Trask. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Trask now. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Trask. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And a fair catch called for and made just outside the 15-yard line. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. Get a look at DK Metcalf as this offense returns to the field. So far, he has the trio of touchdowns. Obviously, it's been a pretty good game for him.
So if this were hockey, they'd be throwing their hats out on the ice for the hat trick, right? I'm not sure exactly what you do in the NFL except applaud and continue to hope you see a little bit more of this. What a tremendous game.
You want to start a new tradition? What can we throw on the field?
Oh, no.
We'll throw your mic out there.
A lot of fans would like that. Cut his mic off.
3 touchdowns so far. Second down, Peterson again. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, Peterson. To about the 40-yard line.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And he's got it inside the 10. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Another touchdown through the air for them, and for this rookie quarterback at the helm, he has put them in a great position, Charles, to get the victory in this one.
He's absolutely taken charge. Every touchdown for them has come via his arm. 0 rushing touchdowns, no special teams, no defensive scores. All him throwing the football. He's in cruise control right now, and so is his team.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side in this one. A second down throw for Trask here. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Setting to throw. Here's Trask. That's Cordero Patterson hauling it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Trask again. Another completion right back to Patterson. A good convergence there defensively. Only a yard, and it's 2nd down. Now Trask. Got a man. It's Patterson complete. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. The Steelers now in the nickel here on 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Trask. And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minkah Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 41. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another tote for the workhorse here this afternoon, Peterson.
And he's got it to about the 40. For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.
And, Brandon, I just have to ask you, that's all the stuff that we saw happen today. Those are